Happy holidays, Gemini. Welcome to your December 2021 astrological forecast. The big news for you is there is a new moon solar eclipse in your opposite sign of Sagittarius and also a full moon in your sign. Okay. The new moon in Sagittarius with the solar eclipse occurs on the 4th, and the full moon in your sign occurs on the 18th. Okay. So there's all kinds of stuff happening in your 7th house. Okay. Also, Jupiter moves this month, but I'll get to that in a minute. Okay. But right now, okay, we have the sun in Sagittarius up until the 20th. Okay. Mercury is in Sagittarius here. Let me grab these papers. Up until the 12th. Okay. And then Mars moves into Sagittarius on the 13th. And then again, there's that new moon solar eclipse on the 4th. And here's the thing is, you know how I always say, if you listen to my previous videos, around this time of year, okay, each zodiac sign has a high point and a low point of the year. Okay, so the high point is when planets are in your own sign. And the low point is when planets are in your opposite sign, like they are now, Sagittarius, okay? Usually it's an opposition between signs. It's a tug of war between planets, okay? The sun especially, okay? You've got the energy of the sun in Sagittarius directly across from your sun or rising sign or whatever other planet you have in Gemini. Like drawing, power away from it, kind of, okay? But where you have Sagittarius in your chart is your 7th house of close relationships. And this is why it's always the focal point of your life, like in December, okay? You are, maybe even because of the holidays, forced to be in the same room even with anybody really, relatives, friends, even if you attend one party or whatever, you are in contact with people that you don't normally see. You're only seeing them now because it's like a holiday party or they're home for the holidays or something or other, whatever. Okay, but this also is the time, especially with this Mercury here up until the 12th, Mercury since last month, okay, having an awful lot of conversations with a close partner, a business partner, a romantic partner, close friend, whatever. So if you want to change anything about your relationship, this is like when you do it, okay? Now, something could occur here around this new moon. I wouldn't be surprised the solar eclipse, okay, if someone proposed, either you propose to someone proposes to you, okay, marriage or engagement, whatever. And if that's not on the table, it could just be something like, and this could really take you by surprise, is what that's the big surprise about the solar eclipse, okay, you're like, what, and remember, a solar eclipse, or any kind of an eclipse, the effects last for months, if not longer, okay? So something could occur in one of these very close relationships, but to me it looks like maybe somebody's trying to get you to commit to something, some kind of, the relationship, like you're exclusive now. Maybe this is someone you only have been seeing for a short period of time, So that could be the surprise, is you haven't been seeing them maybe all that long, and they're like really moving, ahead full steam here, and you're just like, what's going on? Maybe you're not even sure if you want to do something like that. You could always, put stuff on the back burner. You should never feel like you're being pushed into something. However, the fact that Mars moves into Sagittarius on the 13th, and it's going to be here into January, that's exactly what is going to happen. When Mars is in your opposite sign, in your 7th house, okay, of close relationships, so it's usually only with these people. However, the 7th house is also the house of open enemies and competition. So it means that by open enemy, it just means that there's somebody there that everybody knows, neither you two don't get along. Okay, so it's not a big surprise or anything. That's the open part about it, okay? So these people tend to act up around this time when Mars is in your 7th house, okay? They like push your buttons to like, you know, irritate you or make you act like it in such a way that I don't know, like you're out of character. They try to do anything to get a charge out of you, and so you like kind of make a fool of yourself or something. So it's just something to keep in mind, okay? As far as a competitor, though, it could be somebody like competition in business. Maybe they're going after your customers or your clients. Or if it is in romance, it could be a competitor, you know, for your whoever you're seeing. You know, maybe there's someone else that is interested in this person also. Okay. As far as a close friend goes, though, too, they could really get on your nerves right now. I mean, you could really start to notice things about these people that maybe you don't any other time, you know, or maybe you do, but you're able to just ignore it. But now, not really. Okay, so the 7th house is also the house of like consultants, like a lawyer. Okay, so if you are having like even business or even marriage or something like that, some reason or other to consult a professional about anything, you know. This is when like it starts to get maybe a little bit more aggressive. Let's say like in business, okay? Let's say your business partner wants to make it, you know, legit by drawing up a contract of some kind. And you go, you know, if I were you, I never read anything right there and then sign it. I always take it home, whether or not they like it, okay? Because I don't read anything on the spot. I need time to look it over and whatever, right? So that's what I would say that you should do is make sure anything that anybody gives you at this time, don't let them rush you, don't let them push you, because that's what Mars here is going to do. It's an aggressive planet. Someone may try to push you into a relationship even, okay? Maybe you feel that if you don't, I don't know, settle down with this one person, that you won't see them again. Or in business, your business partner could be like just moving in and taking over the whole, you know, business and not even consulting you, just doing whatever it is that they want. Okay, so it's a very pushy time. Pushy when people are being aggressive towards you. So just keep that in mind, okay? Because you know how to fend them off. But try not to let anybody force you into signing anything, okay? That's what I would do. I'd wait till like at the end of January or something when when there are no planets in Sagittarius, okay? Anyways, the Sun moves into Capricorn on the 21st. Mercury moves into Capricorn on the 13th. Pluto has been here for many years, and Venus moved into Capricorn at the beginning of November, but on the 19th it turns retrograde, okay? In your 8th house, that's where you have Capricorn, okay? So 8th house is shared resources. It's other people's resources and money. It is a money house, okay? You should listen to my video that I did on Venus conjunct Pluto, okay, in this area, because it's going to be here till like March. So this will be a little bit of a theme in your life here, and in fact, this could be starting now while all these planets are in Sagittarius, okay? 8th house is like your partner's resources and money even, okay? So if this is a business partner, they could be wanting to move ahead in some way with the business. They want to spend money, or they want to expand in some way or other, but you're not in agreement with it, okay? They want to do something, or they want to spend money or resources that you guys have, and maybe you don't want that, right? Same thing with, let's say, a romantic partner. Maybe they're going to get you to sign a prenup or something, you know, or something weird like that, you know, where maybe you have something that they would like access to, or vice versa, you know. Maybe you will put your resources together. Maybe you'll have a joint account, maybe not. Probably not a good idea to do that right now, though, Okay, not anything while planets are in Sagittarius. Okay. But anyways, this is the house of legacies and inheritances. Money coming to you through means other than earning it, such as a settlement of some kind, a legal settlement, an insurance payout, tax refund, something with the IRS here in America, okay? That's what we have is our tax people. Some kind of financial institution, a bank, okay? Money coming to you through them. Or if you were trying to get a loan or something like that, not even from a bank, if you were trying to get the cooperation of someone at this time, or to borrow something of someone's, use something that they have, this would be the best time to ask them while this Venus is here and everything and all these other planets. But anyway, you could be on the receiving end of some kind of an inheritance of some kind or other, okay? This is also credit cards, and it's not just shared money, it's also shared debt. So that could be a major topic of conversation this month, with whomever. So, who's spending too much and blah, blah, blah. Okay, so maybe that's what is like the main theme. If something that maybe you want to change about your relationship. Okay, so the sun, let me see here. Okay. Well, the full moon. Okay, the full moon is in your sign, in your first house on the 18th. It's directly across from your 7th house of Sagittarius. So whatever begins around this new moon solar eclipse, okay, remember, new moon brings new beginnings, okay? So if you start something new within your close relationship with whomever, okay, and they agree to it, or else they want to do something and you agree to it and you're like, yeah, okay, we'll try it, Well, by the time this full moon rolls around, it probably is not working out the way either one of you thought it would be, or one of you thought it would be this way, or one of you's happy with it and the other one isn't, or something or other, okay? And that's what this full moon is about, okay? A full moon is there to help clear the air. It brings a problem or anything to the surface where it can be discussed and dealt with, so it can be done away with. Okay, so it just comes to a head at that time. So you just have to remember, something like that. It might be a little bit more. I don't want to say explosive, but it could be just because of this solar eclipse happening in your opposite sign of Sagittarius. So that'll be across from your sun and rising sign, whatever planets that you have in Gemini. Okay, so you just might want to keep that in mind. Okay, the other big news for this month is, first of all, Neptune in Pisces turns direct on the 1st. Okay, but Jupiter also moves into Pisces on the 28th. Okay, so we'll have Jupiter and Neptune both in Pisces in your 10th house of your career and your public and professional life, how you're known by reputation. Okay, I also did a video on this. You might want to check that out too. But anyways, having these two planets together in your most public house, okay, this is how people know you by reputation. This is how people view you, now that you have these two planets together, it does bring about a really spiritual kind of effect to everyone, but whatever house it's happening in kind of gives you maybe a little bit of a reputation somewhere down the line, okay, as some kind of spiritual leader, a guru possibly of some kind, okay. Jupiter in the 10th house normally denotes a promotion of some kind within your career. And if you don't work or if you're retired, it's in your personal life. Your status is upped in some way or other publicly, okay? You're making a reputation for yourself wherever, okay? So it's very helpful, but Jupiter's moving awfully fast this year, and I believe it only stays here till like May. You know what? I'm going to check that instead of keep saying, "Oh, I think it's here till May." I'm pretty sure though it's only here till May, and normally I think it falls back in for like, briefly back into Pisces, but what it does is it's moving into Aries. Okay, so just, you should really take advantage of the fact that this planet's only going to be here for like 5 months or whatever, 5 months. It also brings helpful people into your life, like people like colleagues or something, or someone that you would kind of see as like a mentor, or someone that you would like to be like, you know what I mean? You could meet an awful lot of people at this time that help you in some way or other. But this Neptune conjunction with Jupiter, sooner or later, it does bring about some kind of, I don't know, charity, I would have to say. Maybe you are even helping to raise money for something or other, and it's very public, At one time I would have to say, like the Jerry Lewis telethon that they used to have, and he would raise money. I forget, I think it was for muscular dystrophy. I can't remember. But it's something like that, okay? So you could actually be involved in some kind of public, charity or something where you are representing something or whatever. So whatever, if you have plans for your career though in any way, okay, this is very, very helpful. You should be able to at least gain, some kind of recognition while Jupiter is here with Neptune. Okay, so the best time to do something each month is when the moon is in your own sign, and the moon is in Gemini on the 16th, 17th, and 18th. The best time to lay low is when the moon is in your opposite sign, and your opposite sign is Sagittarius. And those dates are the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 30th, and 31st. The best time for romance, recreation, creativity, fun, any kind of speculation or gambling, and anything to do with children is the 11th, 12th, 13th, 26th, 27th, and 28th. The best time for money is the 5th, 6th, 7th, 19th, 20th, and 21st. The best time for your career is the 9th, 10th, and 11th. And the best time for communication and travel is the 7th, 8th, 9th, 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. So I hope you enjoyed your astrological forecast for December. If you like this video, please share it and like it. Hit that like button there. Also, subscribe to my channel and click on the notification bell, and you'll be notified each time I upload something. Also, check out my Ask Me a Question in the description box below. It's for people who only would like to know maybe one or two things about their chart. But there's also a link to my website if you would like to have more information on charts, whatever you would like to have done. Also, check out my weekly forecasts. Okay, so I will see you next week. Happy holidays.